Hello, my name is Shellie Sulzberger. Today we're going to talk about scheduling, the basics. So I'm a nurse by background. I'm a certified professional coder and an ICD-10 trainer. I work with health centers all over the country, helping them with coding, documentation, revenue cycle, operations, etc. So there's nothing legal in the presentation today. We're really just going to talk about scheduling and the basics. So as you know, whenever a caller, your patient calls, their very first interaction with your health center is really their perception, how they'll remember your health center forever. So today we're going to talk about being prepared, being present when we're on that call, being polite, also being really patient and personable, at the same time being professional, as well as proactive. So when you start thinking about being prepared, we know that our patients have multiple communication alternatives. They can send an email, they can chat, they can do online through their portal, all different ways to communicate. But when they pick up that phone, they're making the decision to call you. They want an immediate response. They don't want to send something through the portal or an email and wait for someone to get back with them. So we have to be prepared to answer the phone when someone calls. So if you're going to have a business line, we need to make sure that somebody is there to answer that business line. We need to be present. So what does that really mean? It means don't multitask. We all are multitaskers, but when we are on the phone, we really need to focus on the caller. As many of you probably have had an experience with your significant other or your kid or your family member or a friend where you're on the phone and you can tell that they're multitasking, they're doing something else, they're halfway listening to you, but they're not really in full-fledged focusing on you. So make sure you're focused on the caller. Don't ask questions the caller's already told you. So for example, if I call and say I need to make an appointment for a sore throat, don't ask me again why I'm calling or what I need an appointment for. Remembering a patient's name is so key. They love to hear their name. So if you're not able to remember it, just have a scratch pad there and write their name down. Make sure that every call is the most important call. When that patient calls in, they want to feel like they were the most important person that you talked to today. Be polite, and sometimes that's really hard, especially when the patient is not being super friendly. So just using keywords like please, thank you, excuse me, any of those. As you know, you've probably heard people tell you, oh, it's so easy to answer the phone. Anyone can answer the phone. They're right. Anyone can answer the phone. But not everyone has your personality and customer service skills to really understand that patient and how to handle that upset patient and really get them to where they need to be. So your job is hard. Make sure you're patient and personable. So this requires you to be really even-tempered. The ability to listen and stay focused. As I said earlier, focus on that call. Don't multitask. Use the caller's name as we talked about earlier. Write it down. And just be really careful with things when you're on the phone, not to be, patients pick up on that. So try to be direct. Be professional. So your communication skills play a huge role in how professional you sound over the phone. Your tone of voice, your pitch, the rate, how you articulate, how you pronunciate. So make sure that you're very professional. One key thing that helps everybody is when you're on the phone, smile. So put a big sticker on your computer that says smile, because we can feel that energy when we're on the phone talking to somebody. And be proactive. So what do I mean by that? Summarize the call. When you're all done, Mrs. Jones, I've got you scheduled with Dr. Smith on Friday, March 10th at 9 o'clock. You'll be at our Main Street location. Do you need that address? Please arrive a few minutes prior to 9 because we're reserving this spot just for you. And please remember, bring your insurance card, your $20 copayment, and all of your medications. So if it's hard to remember like what the patient should bring, or you have multiple addresses, write it down. Make scripts, or scripts for like, thank you for calling ABC Health Center. This is Shellie. How can I help you today? Or a script if you have to put someone on hold. Thank you for calling ABC Health Center. This is Shellie. May I place you on a brief hold? So try to be proactive by summarizing that call for the patient. Is there anything else I can help you with? So just remember, your job is hard. Yes, anyone can answer the phone, but to have the skill set that you have is much harder than just answering the phone. So when you are thinking about your calls and the basics, remember that call is how that patient perceives their entire thought process of your health center. So always be prepared, be present, be polite, be patient, be personable and professional, and be proactive. Thanks so much. Have a great day.